What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're going back to our Gargoyle deck. I don't know if this is exactly the same deck that I was running previously, but it's certainly similar. And the reason I'm going back to it this week is because we do have that faction blessing to where Gargoyle is part of the faction blessing, Kingdom of Light, right? And it is boosting our critical damage. So a little bit of a boost in the damage for Gargoyle, I think, could go a long way. And we're going to try and figure out if that is the case today in today's video. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships because we got a lot of cool perks I know you guys will enjoy, including the ongoing raffle for you to win your very own Mallard mug. All you got to be is a rare member. But guys, if you're unaware, it also includes the memberships. We've got a newsletter that we write weekly. We've got special badges and emotes that you can use in the comments as well as in streams and things like that. We got a lot of different perks, so definitely check those out when you get a chance. But let's just we're actually going to do something a little bit different today because I wanted to show off this little nugget of information here, which is if we level up a statue, if we get a statue on one of our buffed squares, we actually see an increase in that buff. It will, the square that has the statue will in turn buff the gargoyles surrounding it, which I think is a really, really cool interaction that I wasn't really that aware of at the time when I first played this deck. So I think that could be pretty cool, and we're going to be trying to show that off today. But already our board looks pretty decent. We can just start combining out, honestly. I mean, I don't know. We can just do that. Beautiful. Let's, we're almost at getting a, rank 4 Gargoyle in the center. But we could actually. Let's just do that. Oh, beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's try to get this guy over here, and we'll have a little double statue right in the middle of our board, which should be pretty cool. Let's actually do, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and now I can do this because remember, if we copy, it takes away the reduced damage from the Harlequin. If you usually when you use your Harlequin and you copy something, you have that little sword that pops up and it shows that it's reduced damage. If you copy a statue, all control effects, defects are irrelevant. So you don't see that debuff, which is really, really cool. And again, another really spicy interaction, if you will. Let's see. I'll just do this for right now because I don't know. All right, beautiful. We can do that. We can do that. Let's keep on getting our gargoyles all the way up. I haven't even looked at this guy's board whatsoever, but he's running Bruiser, Sharpshooter, Bombardier. And I do have Bombardier in my deck as well. I really like Bombardier. And one of the main reasons is because it does bunch them together. If you're running a splash damage deck, such as Inquisitor, such as Robot eventually, such as Gargoyle, you're really going to feel that benefit of Bombardier because not only is it stunning and pausing and slowing and doing all that stuff, it's also bunching together your units or the monster, so you're doing increased damage. So there's a big benefit. Like there's an argument to be made that you do more damage running Bombardier than running Chemist if you are running a splash damage unit, purely because you're getting that bunch together splash damage increase. So let's just keep on going here. I'll just combine out here. That's absolutely fine. I'm actually going to do that. We don't need all this nonsense. Let's go. I'm going to go down here. Copy that. We're going to do this right here. See if we can find a couple of rank 1 dryads. There she is. Beautiful. Let's just go right here. I don't know what the perfect amount of dryads or of gargoyles really is. We don't typically go for 2 statues. We did today because they're both on squares, so I think that's kind of cool. But other than that, I'm not really too worried about it. We can just combine out right here, copy all these guys. Now we can actually do this as well as that. And our board is really shaping up nicely. Another Gargoyle right there. He's starting to have a little bit of a tough time, which is always good to see. And we're also running Gadget. I figured if we're doing Bombardier, we're adding a little bit of slow, a little bit of stun. If we throw in Gadget, that's going to add in a little bit of extra damage. Again, my Gadget is only level 1, so nothing too crazy right there. Let's just combine out here. We got a rank 3 Gargoyles, not going to really do anything. That's okay. We got a couple of rank 2 Bombardiers. I think I'm just going to level up my Bombardier all the way. But I think we're sitting pretty. I think that we're going to be okay, A-okay in this game. But if you guys do want to catch me live, I do live stream every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're looking to add a second day of live streaming Rush Royale. I haven't figured out what day I want to do. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see, what day you would like to see me stream. But also, make sure you guys are following me on Twitch, because we do live stream on both platforms right now, Twitch as well as YouTube. But we are going to be switching over permanently, hit him with a good game, to Twitch. So I don't want you guys to miss out on those streams. So pretty good game right there. Actually, this dude didn't even have that low of crit. Right around me right there. I mean, he had level 13 sharpshooter with talents. I have a level 12 Gargoyle. I think that's one of the reasons I kind of like playing this deck, because if you do win with Gargoyle, no matter what, you feel kind of cool, because Gargoyle is just a little bit outside the meta, right? But also, my Gargoyle is only level 12, so you know, sometimes I play in these videos, and I end up playing against these people with really low crit, with really low cards, and it just can be a little bit, I don't know, unrealistic for the video. But if I'm playing Gargoyle and finding success with a level 12 Gargoyle, yes, I got 2,000 crit, I understand that. I feel like it's a little bit more realistic, so that's always a good time. So now we're going up against a shaman guy. But at least he's running cultist. So the reason I say at least he's running cultist is because typically when running cultist, there's going to be a point where you run out of how many shamans you can spam. If he's doing Boreas, he can just continuously spam shamans throughout the entire game, because he's not worried about trying to set his board up any which way. But with cultist, he does want to set his board up somehow in a specific way. So it should be good. Let's just do that. I'm actually going to do... let's go over here. I'm going to try and do this a little bit systematically here. I'm just going to level this guy up. Oh, we missed. Oh, we got it right back. All right. So I'm trying to do this a little bit systematically here, where we can level some things up. If they are a statue, they cannot be hit by shaman, so let's just remember that. But I think we're okay for right now. I'll just try and move some people around. We do have Portal Keeper in this deck, which is great. We do have Puppeteer and Bombardier, so Bombardier kind of cancels out Puppeteer, because it'll stun and hopefully not move us around, rank us down, anything like that. But these first couple of waves are going to be somewhat difficult, pretty difficult, and hopefully we can set our board up where late game we're going to be pretty well off, and take out this shaman user. But it's always a little bit sketchy, so it's going to be okay. Let's just do a little bit of that. We've got so many Bombardiers, or not, so many Puppeteers, so many Portal Keepers, that's the word I'm looking for, that we kind of have our choice of the litter here of who we're going to switch. A shaman comes down, we have so many Portal Keepers, we can just save anybody we want. So let's just start doing a little something here. I can just do this. I'll just move this guy over for right now. I'll just combine out these guys. Yeah, that's good. So let's do this, move him, and then we're just going to get this guy up one time. And unfortunately, that rank 3. I'm not going to be able to protect that rank 3, so if it gets hit, it's kind of annoying. We can protect the rank 1s, which is great. Keep on using our gadget. Let's see if he levels up his shaman and spams it out. That would be kind of interesting. He doesn't have Portal Keeper in his deck, so he might have a little bit of a tough time trying to set up his board, which is good for us. Let's just do that for right now. All right, whatever. Interesting. Let's just do this. Let's level up our Gargoyle all the way. Our board looks super weird, but not the end of the world, I suppose. Let's just go down here. Got another one, huh? Let's do that. Okay, weird. Another Gargoyle. I guess we'll just combine out this way. Alright, whatever. Another gadget. I'm not really doing anything here for any rhyme or reason. I'm just trying to survive. We still have a rank 3 on a rank 2. That's what all of our damage is coming from right now. So let's just move that guy back over. I think we're going to have to combine out some Portal Keepers here. So we'll do that. Now we can do that. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to do this because I'm not too worried about some weird copies. And we can actually do this, which I think that right there could be the game changer. That could honestly be the end of the game right there, just because we got a 4 on a 3. And actually, you can notice that these two are shining, which I forget what the exact interaction is. I think it has something to do with the timing of when you upgrade that statue. But right there, those are both protected currently. We'll just do that. We don't want him to get any value. We'll just do that. Again, no value for you. But they're actually protected from any shamans. So, pretty cool right there. Another, he's got some shamans. We're going to do a bombardier here. I guess these guys aren't really doing anything, so I'll just combine those out right there. We'll do that. Okay. Let's get this guy up all the way here. Got some more Portal Keepers. And I think we're going to be able to sneak this game out against a Shaman deck, which typically, if I'm running against a Shaman deck with my Gargoyle deck, I don't really think that I have the advantage. But since they buffed it and the statues can't get hit, I got Bombardier to help out. I've got Portal Keeper to kind of save it. It doesn't take that much for the Gargoyle to start producing a bit of damage. Realistically, maybe I do have the upper hand against those Shaman decks. But let's jump into one more game right here just to cap off this video. And maybe we'll go up against something even different. So now we're going up against Boreas Hex. I don't even remember what our first game was. Oh, it was something weird with Sharpshooter, right? So we've gone against the Sharpshooter deck. Bruiser Sharpshooter. We've gone against the Shaman deck. And now we're going up against Boreas Hex, which is pretty cool. So right off the bat, we have the squares in the corners, the buff tiles in the corners, which is a bit strange. I definitely prefer those to be elsewhere, but I think we can still set it up pretty well. So in a perfect world, I'll have this guy be a rank 4, and I'll have, you know, 1 Gargoyle, 2 Gargoyle next to him, and those will be the buffed squares, and that should be absolutely fine. So we can do, I guess we can just copy these guys for right now. I'll move this guy over, and then I'll level this guy. We got Gorgon, so I'll move this guy down and level him up, and that's a decent start to the game. You can see right away, as soon as I level up a statue and they start doing that splash damage, it makes a world of difference. It really does. And I should really take some time and look at what kind of damage we're doing, because I don't know exactly how much damage we were doing previously without this faction blessing, but it must be doing a little bit of something, right? It has to. So you never know. Let's just copy a couple of these guys. I don't think we need a ton of them. I'll move him first, and then I'll move him back. We don't need so many gargoyles or so many portal keepers. I don't know why I can't think of that word. Go back over there. We got Gorgon, so I'm really not worried about, you know, pausing or anything like that. We can do this. we can do that. Let's actually get this guy up right away. And then I'm going to get one of those guys to rank 3. Would I recommend immediately going for a rank 4 statue? I don't know. I've done it twice in today's video, and it felt okay. But it might be better to get a rank 2 statue, tier 2 statue, and then get a rank 3 gargoyle that's actually doing damage, and then go for a rank 4. Right now we've got 2 rank 1s on a rank 4 statue. And obviously they're doing enough damage right now, but it could be a little bit weird. You know, I don't want it to be too sketchy. Okay, we got that. Notice I could level my gargoyle up to 3 right now, but I'd like to have an extra dryad on my board just so I can copy it. So now we're going to do this. And we've got Puppeteer coming up. So I think our board looks pretty solid. Boreas Hex used to be one of the best decks in the game. Genuinely. Now I'm not so sure. I think Boreas Hex has fallen off a lot. I've tried a couple of Hex decks recently and haven't found the success that I really was looking for. So I'm glad this guy's trying it out. I don't know how much success he's had or will have. I'm kind of hoping that he does find like a high-ranking Hex next to a high-ranking Boreas. There he is. Oh, he's already got rank 2s next to rank 3s. Like, his board looks pretty good, and he's still having a ton of trouble, which is just kind of unfortunate. Just gonna do that. Okay, so again, we've got 3 Dryads, so we could use them anytime we want, but I'd rather have 4, just so if I need another one, I can use it. So let's just go over here. We do have Puppeteer, so let's try and level our guys up one more time, just to ensure that we're not going to get moved around or anything. Come on, Boreas Hex, do your thing, bruh. You're having so much trouble. Puppeteer, it'll move him around a bit. I mean, I don't know if that really matters. We've got a guy over there, that's fine. Notice we also don't have any Scrapper in this deck. So definitely let me know in the comments if you guys have tried out Gargoyle and if you guys notice a difference. Because again, maybe it's just that I got, you know, the 2000 crit and that's it. But I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm only at 5,200 trophies or something like that. So I'll continue to try out this deck and see how far we can push up the ladder. But we haven't run into an ounce of trouble this entire video, which is pretty rare for me. I feel like most decks I try out, I am going to run into a little bit of a struggle depending on who I'm playing against. But so far, so good. If he can get a rank 3 Hex, that would be really, really good for him. But who's to know? Did I never level this guy up? Wow. I didn't even realize I never leveled that guy up. I kind of feel bad now. Let's see. Dryad? Ooh, we could have a Dryad. That gives me an opportunity to get to a rank 5 Gargoyle eventually, but I don't think we're going to have the time in this game, which I'm not too upset about. We didn't even get our Gargoyle to max yet. Let's just combine out here. Maybe we should just get our Gargoyle to max, because well, now he's got a bunch of rank 3 hexes. You'd think that'd be enough, but Boreas's damage is just so low nowadays. Hit him with a good game. I respect the deck that you're trying, man. Let's check out his stats. Level 7, 1188 crit. So maybe that deck works out better if you know, his opponent's not doing a ton of splash damage and just like absolutely blowing through all the monsters. But guys, a pretty good showing for Gargoyle today. Definitely helps. Oh, he wanted to look at the damage. I did 6.2 million in that game. He only did 3.6. Not too shabby. I think Gargoyle is still going to struggle against those top tier decks. But if you guys want to play Gargoyle because it's a really fun deck, I think this week is a good opportunity. Not only is it early on in the season, so hopefully you're playing a little bit bigger of a variety of opponents, but you're also getting that boost from that faction blessing. So hopefully it'll work out a bit for you. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.